Hello students, we are discussing the matter in our surrounding. The previous lectures was about the temperature, pressure factor, and one important property is seen, that is diffusion. Now every time it is not compulsory that temperature and pressure only changes the states of matter, and therefore we have to think about again the next property called as evaporation. Now what is evaporation? That we see in the form of definition. First, the phenomenon of change of a liquid into a vapor at any temperature below its boiling point is called evaporation. Now, see what is evaporation? It is the phenomenon which can change liquid into a vapor state, but the vapor state is not reach up to the boiling point of that particular substance. You can say it is a surface phenomenon, and it is a state when the liquid changes into a vapor at temperature below the boiling point. One activity I am given to you. See, do it at home. Take water and keep the quantity of that water same. Take in the test tube or in a small glass, then in a dish. Then what you have to do? One dish you have to keep in the open space, and one dish you have to keep in the cupboard, and then observe what happened with that water. What will happen? What will be the probable observations? I will tell. Test tube or a small glass is having surface area small, and therefore the rate of evaporation is also small. As the area is large, for example, if you have taken dish, if dish is kept in the open space, what will be the observation? The evaporation rate will be faster than the test tube, because the china dish has a more area. If you are keeping the china dish in the cupboard, then what will happen? In the cupboard there will be a evaporation rate, or whatever the air molecules are interacting with that particular water which is taken in the dish is not interacting more, because it is kept in the cupboard. If the china dish is compared in the open space and if the china dish kept in the cupboard, both observations are different. And from these observations we come to know the factors affecting to the evaporation. See students, there are some factors which are affecting the evaporation rate. Just do this activity and then you come to know what are the factors I am giving here in the explanation. See, the first factor is an increase of surface area. As I have told before, that if you have taken a test tube or a small glass which is having an area less than whatever the dish is taken, and therefore this surface area is also affecting the evaporation rate of that particular water, and then therefore what I am saying, the first factor is an increase of surface area. It is first factor. What happened? The evaporation is a surface phenomena, and surface area increased, the rate of evaporation increases. Surface area increased, the rate of evaporation increases. If the second example is taken, a second factor is taken according to the example. See what we did. We have kept one dish in the open space, we have kept in one dish in the cupboard, and definitely there will be the temperature factor affecting, because in the open space the temperature will be more and it will less in the cupboard, and therefore the second factor affecting is an increase in temperature. Second factor, what will be the effect? The temperature increases, evaporation also increases. If the temperature increases, rate of evaporation also increases. See students, with increase in temperature, more number of particles get enough kinetic energy to go into the vapor state. What is the reason behind that? It is related to the kinetic energy. What is happening? This kinetic energy, when temperature increases, the number of particles get enough kinetic energy to go into the vapor state. वेपर स्टेटमध्ये जाण्यासाठी त्यांना टेम्परेचर ह्या फॅक्टरमुळे जास्तीत जास्त कायनेटिक एनर्जी त्या ठिकाणी डेव्हलप होते आणि त्यामुळं काय होतं? इव्हॅपोरेशन रेट इन्क्रीज होतोय. इव्हॅपोरेशन रेट इन्क्रीज होतोय. देन द नेक्स्ट फॅक्टर कम, दॅट इज फॅक्टर थर्ड, अ डिक्रीज इन द ह्युमिडिटी. व्हॉट इज ह्युमिडिटी? द अमाउंट ऑफ वॉटर वेपर present in air. Humid, you know, the humidity is seen in the rainy season. The atmosphere is clean in the summer season. In this way, season wise also the factor come, that is humidity factor come season wise, and therefore it is affecting on the evaporation rate as the season changes. If the amount of water in air is already high, the rate of evaporation decreases, because in the atmosphere already moisture content is there, and therefore evaporation rate will goes on decreasing. As we have seen, if the temperature factor is there in the surrounding, the evaporation will be more. But if the atmosphere is humid, that is the atmosphere is moisture containing, at that time the rate of evaporation will what? It will automatically shows decrease. Okay, therefore we go to the next factor, that is the fourth factor, an increase in wind speed. See students, wind speed means if the air is blowing speedily. If the air is blowing speedily, wind speed is more. At that time what happen? At that time evaporation rate also increases. Evaporation rate also increases. You can take the example of wet clothes. In the rainy season, the atmosphere is humid. Again, the wind speed is slow, and therefore to dry clothes we require, or we need more time. And again, the second example you can give, that hand dryers. The hand dryers, from the hand dryers the wind is coming speedily and we can easily dry our hands. In this way, there are 4 factors affecting to the evaporation. So students, we are in the last content of this chapter, that is how the evaporation factor is helping in the cooling. Okay, evaporation helps in the cooling, that I want to say. The evaporation causes cooling effect because the process required heat energy. The heat energy is taken by the molecules when they convert from liquid into gases, and this causes cooling on the original surface. For example, body temperature. What happened? If the body temperature is high, by using a cooling effect, that is you can say a evaporative cooling also, which helps us to maintain the body temperature and cools down when it goes or gets too hot. In this way, the evaporation helps in the cooling as the body temperature is increasing. You can take the example of AC's desert cooler. In this way,